Yo, what's up, family? It's your brother Tank, and I'm back again with another video. Okay, today I want to talk about the I seen on the internet where it's like the African Americans are trying to boycott the diaspora's strength and economic power in some shape, form, or fashion. And I always say, man, like even me, I'm pro-black, I'm pan-African, I'm for all the Africans around this planet. The loudest and the fewest are always going to be heard the most. So when you hear these African Americans talking about, oh, we don't like these we don't like these Haitians, da da da. Or when you hear Haitians say, oh, we don't like African Americans, they have no culture. Or you hear Jamaicans say, oh, Africans are dirty, or African Americans don't have no culture. Or when you hear Africans say, oh, the African Americans, they don't have no culture, they didn't create this and that. The loudest ones of us, the most ignorant, are always the loudest. So this is not the majority of us that think like this. These are these few loud mouth suckers that feel this way. They want the diaspora to be divided. But, brothers like myself and a lot of us out here, that see, yes, we have our own different cultures or whatever, but at the end of the day, we Africans, bro. All of us come from Africa. All of us is one homogeneous African people, and that's just facts. So of course, you're gonna have the few loud ones, and it's somehow they always get heard. They always get heard the most. The most ignorant of us always get heard the most, and like I say, y'all, this is for a reason. They want us to be divided. They want us to have little bickers and little debates about, oh, who got soul food, and oh, where did soul food really come from? Oh, who really created hip hop? Just little dumb stuff that, at the end of the day really don't matter, but it ticks certain people off when you address it to them, because it's like, oh no, that's a part of my specific ethnic culture, so I want to address it. So it's always the loudest ones that get heard. People like myself, like I said, we're not gonna get heard. We're not gonna get heard. We tend to the people that love the whole entire diaspora, we tend to, get made fun of or say, oh, you just so pro-black, and then people try to turn it into a joke. Like my Hotep video, people are trying to find a way to turn Hotep, which is an ancient word of peace and greeting. Now, we're going to get into that because, of course, if you're speaking this English vernacular and you express any type of words in any shape or form in the English form, it's not Egyptian, it's not Kemetic, you're speaking English, but Hotep is what we acknowledge as the ancient word of respect and greeting and love, that you would say to a brother, Hotep, us Hoteps, or the ones that love the entire diaspora tend to be looked at as fools or dummies or insignificant. But the ones that hate themselves, that hate their other African brothers in the diaspora, whether they be from the continent or from the islands or from the states or from anywhere, because we all over this planet before everybody else was, and that's facts. But we tend to, big up the ones that that hate themselves and hate each other. You know, even the neutralized niggas, you know, big up the ones that hate themselves. You know, and it's just so funny because even though on the continent, before we came in contact with these people, we was already having our tribal beefs. You know, tribal beefs are gonna happen. You know, at the end of the day, we even all the way down to the household. In everybody's household, you got a favorite brother, you got a favorite sibling. You got a favorite parent. Let's be honest. It even breaks all the way down to the household of whose side you would be on if it came down to it. And that's just 100. That's just human nature to choose sides. But the thing is with us is we let other people and other races decide which way we gonna react to our beefs, to what we got going on, to our disagreements. We let other people judge and promote certain things that they want us to separate on, instead of us doing it ourselves or making these agreements ourselves. We let whites determine how we gonna beef with each other. We let whites determine what we gonna disagree upon, you know, and that's just facts. You know, people can say what they want. Read the Willie Lynch. It say it right there on which way the making of a nigga, the making of a coon. You know, it explains it thoroughly in that book. So y'all, man, don't feed into the fuckery, you know, to my Africans out there, my continental Africans, and to my Africans in the islands and everywhere. We in China, we all over everywhere. We all over the East Indies, the West. We are this planet, so we everywhere. All my Africans everywhere. I love y'all, respect y'all, man. Don't listen to the fuckery. Salute. Peace.